I've never felt so close to the possibility.
Game will be paused. Will be paused until Washington is ready. He's handling something real quick.
Open. Nah.
What it do? Chillin', chillin' like a villain. Got to smoke me a patty. I said, what's up? What up, G?
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, no, he ain't going nowhere. He's not on the Buccaneers no more.
Now it's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch in there, good for 16 and a first.
He's a smart ass.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do.
Nigga, you trying to fuck up my high, bro?
Made sure he secured the catch. And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackle there. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Haskins. Off to Geis on the screen. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third and 2, now Haskins. And Robinson with a big catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Geis. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7. Washington nothing. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let... This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. When that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Haskins caught out left side by Robinson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Davis now to return it. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bears take over.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Haskins. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Returnable here for Davis. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This is Carson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure comes and down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Farrell, that got in there to bring him down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got it out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14. Bears 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Down Bears.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. with Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Haskins will throw. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 19. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Did you let them all right here?
I have no idea. Until I don't go my camera.
I don't really give a shit.
Stats and scores from earlier today
Dude,
in the
what
NFL.
you?
Close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
If not, she must took it back at her hand.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Okay.
Fucking legs hurt from lifting fucking 5 pounds, 80 fucking pounds of concrete. My bad.
Damn.
On the ground, Geis. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, Geis. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. But Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points.
Come on, pick that.
Going into the half.
And an
Ah, man,
incomplete
what the
pass.
fuck, Madden?
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
12 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. It's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Geis. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Hopkins' kick is good.
You ain't gonna freeze me,
And it's
motherfucker.
3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Returnable here for Davis.
Yeah, you better go down, boy.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tackled at the 25.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
and 5. His throw incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Yeah, you better not catch that bullshit.
Complete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now.
Nah, bro, they what's called? I should have had at least 2 picks in that fucking drive, and Madden would be fucking robbing me, bro. And then now with the new update, it doesn't when your play pops up after you call the play. It's not on the defender you want it. You got to switch all the way to the linebacker you want to be on.
This score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter,
so I gotta fucking hurry and press the damn button to get to the player I need to put in the spy or whatever I want him to run.
Versus the ones who are not. It's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row.
17-14.
Get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to get the
I hit the fucking wrong button.
37-yard line.
Now that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. This one caught by Ridley.
Supposed to get in fucking front of me, bro.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Give me that, baby. Here we go, defense. Way to pick me up.
Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got
stupid on that interception I threw.
2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They start on the ground with Geis. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Now left side on the
pick up the 1st down. That's all I need, babe. Pick up the 1st down.
He's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st down, this is Geis.
Oh, you're supposed to hold that block,
He's
baby.
up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Geis trying to get to the outside. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Geis, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, it's Hill. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Washington 14.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Haskins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Wow, Madden.
Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will score.
That's so bullshit. That is so.
Washington. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating,
I wonder who's
exactly
casting
what we
too.
got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
That's so bullshit. What we do is wide open, and that corner just happened to be there.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. He lets it fly for Lockett. And
No pass interference?
incomplete.
Wow, man. Okay.
Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Haskins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
Yeah, but he's no way. I don't care what try. He's not getting my offensive line like that. Cover 3 again. Cover 3 every fucking play.
Because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really
Oh, just cover 3. Yeah, cover 3 every play.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's
Come on, they should be fucking picked, bro.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by. These corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And nothing but daylight ahead. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Bears 24, Washington 21. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So they throw
Karma for you. That pick 6 was karma. You had to cover 3 back-to-back on me.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
That boy's gonna average 12 interceptions the next these last 3 years.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter.
I knew that shit was coming. I knew that shit was coming.
5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to trade.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Yeah, you run the same play back, you just split it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Washington, first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Oh my, that would have been the game if I would have got that pick 6.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
What up?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
What up, G?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Yeah, my brother was going crazy.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly.
Hell yeah, that bitch pissed him off.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Malone Nichols able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
3-yard line.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll try and burn some clock with Geis.
Oh, why didn't I keep
nice
it?
pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They stay on the ground, Geis again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Bears.
It's Geis on the counter, and he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Enough, you already went out. Go lay down.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll run with Geis. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16.
Tackle made.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Came through, baby. My defense won me this game.
Secondary for Washington on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Geis. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Tonight's final score, Bears 24, Washington 21.
Defense wins championships, baby. see what upgrades I got. Ooh, what am I level? I'm up to level 26. Yo, I'm up to level 26 just playing franchise. Oh, I just got fucking blue screen.